Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to beautiful Sunrise, Florida. The Leafs and the Panthers later on tonight at 7 o'clock. Paul Hendrick alongside Joe Bowen. And, Joe, we look at this Maple Leaf team from one year to the next. As many as 9 rookies in the lineup in a particular game last season. They're sophomores this time around. I'm just wondering whether Mike Babcock's approach to coaching this team has altered in any way.
I think it's more how he coached in Detroit, and for a number of reasons. 2 years ago, it was the dismantle. So there wasn't an awful lot of heavy-duty coaching and taking people out of lineups and disciplining and everything else. Last year, it was more like daddy daycare. You didn't want to bruise the egos a little bit. I think a lot of leeway was given. Those 9 rookies played, regardless of how they went on a game-to-game basis. This year, we're seeing some of that patience wear a little thin at times. And subsequently, we're seeing games where early on, line matchups and line combinations are changed dramatically. And I think, and everybody's been in the Chateau Bow Wow, Marner most emphatically when he was taken off the Bozak and then Van Riemsdyk combination. So I think we're seeing that kind of coaching a little more in tune with what goes on in the rest of the National Hockey League. And I think because they are sophomores, they're understanding the situation a little more. Marner has responded very well. He's back playing with Bozak and Van Riemsdyk. But we will see how long those combinations maintain themselves and how long the coach's patience hangs in there, depending on how the game-to-game situation goes on. So I think we're seeing Mike Babcock coaching the way he would under normal circumstances. I think the first 2 years were somewhat abnormal as far as what he is used to.
Well, JVR, 5 goals in his last 5 games. Nazem Kadri has 8 points in his last 7 games, and Mitch Marner, who Joe's talked about, has 7 points in his last 5 games. A bounce-back game for the Maple Leafs following a loss Monday night. Bounce-back game as well for Austin Matthews.
Yeah, I mean, it's one game. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, we didn't play the way we wanted to, and didn't get the result we wanted to. But you know, we're moving on. Move on to the next game, and got to make sure we play a full 60 minutes tonight.
They got a high-powered offense. They're very skilled. They can shoot the puck. They can pass the puck, and they got a couple of big bodies that can hit and you know, play power forward kind of game down low. So we got a lot coming at us tonight, but I think we feel confident we can handle it.
Tonight's starting goaltenders, Frederik Andersen will make his 4th consecutive start. He is 5-1 in his last 6 appearances and has given up 2 or fewer goals in 5 straight games. And Roberto Luongo will get the call for the Panthers tonight. Luongo lost his last start in San Jose Thursday 3-2, but had won 3 straight previously. Game time here tonight from Sunrise, 7 o'clock on Sportsnet. We get a chance as well to hear on radio as Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph will provide the call on TSN 1050 Toronto. Our coverage here on Leafs Nation Network is set to begin at 6 o'clock with Molson Canadian Leafs Game Day. Joe and I will see you then.